Oh, right now.
All right, Knight fans, welcome into the Jay and Josiah pregame show on the beautiful campus of Lafayette Christian Academy. We are flying the drone high above Knight Field, compliments of Barry Baldwin and company, and we are going to be bringing you tonight's game between your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights and the Tigers of Jeanerette. We'll have more on the game here shortly. But go ahead and hit share. Let everyone know that we are live from Knight Field on week number 10. It's going to be your number 3 state-ranked Lafayette Christian Academy of 1A taking on a 2A high school from Jeanerette, the Jeanerette Tigers. It is a beautiful Friday night. We had a little bit of rain, as many of you know, on Thursday morning, or late Wednesday night, but that water has cleared. The cool air has come into Lafayette, and it is a beautiful Friday night on what we know tonight is senior night. We have several seniors, 9 seniors, that are going to play their last regular season home game here at Knight Field. Well, my name is Jay Miller. I'll be alongside of Josiah Broussard all night long, and we have Jansen Miller on camera and Barry Baldwin on the drone when needed. But anyway, so glad to have all of you here on a Friday night. Now, we have the Knights come in, and they are 9-0 on the season, and they are trying to make a little Knight history by going 10-0, undefeated in the regular season. And that would be a great, great accomplishment. Of course, we know that we have playoffs that are next Friday. The Knights will host a first-round playoff game right here at Knight Field. Joe, tell us a little bit about what you've heard on campus this week, talking to the coaches and that sort of thing.
Yes, I got a chance to speak with Coach Falk this week, and we talked about last week's win versus Gaydon, and how the Knights – in that victory, basically won the outright district champion. So it won't be a district tie for the district championship. So the Knights are officially district champions. This is a non-district contest. But going back to last week's game, Coach was really pleased with the outcome of the game, as well as the way the team performed last week. Then we looked forward to this week, talked a little about this week, talked about the Jeanerette Tigers and how the Tigers have some good athletes who returned from last year's team. Talked a bit about last year's game against Jeanerette and how last year's game was really Logan Gabriel's coming out party, per se, when you talk about his position at running back and his skills and his how he comes to the team as a running back, a hard, heavy running back.
Well, I tell you, one of the plays last year in Week 10, Zach had went down 2 weeks prior to the Jeanerette game in Week 10. We were on the road, and a victory there would kind of keep us in that top 6 spot of the playoff rankings, and so we really needed a win on the road and pick up those wins from Jeanerette. And if you remember, Josiah, the Knights were down in the fourth quarter with about 6 minutes to go, and it was 4th down. And Errol scrambled a little bit. I thought he should have ran for that first down, but he pulled up and threw to a wide-open Montrell Felix. However, Montrell, the shortest receiver on the field, he made a heroic catch. I don't know how he jumped that high, but he did. Caught that ball, gave the Knights a first down. Knights scored 2 plays later. I believe picked up a fumble on the Jeanerette Tigers' last drive, and the Knights secured that victory and secured a 9-1 season. So the Knights tonight have tied their largest win in regular season at 9 wins, and so the Knights can raise that bar just a little bit if they can go to 10-0. And I believe tonight you're going to see the Knights have a comfortable victory here tonight at Knight Field. Well, we thank you all for coming in tonight and being a part of a Night Vision. television. So glad that you're here, and we'll get set up for opening ceremonies, get a couple of things together, and then we'll be back. We'll be right back. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We're going to bring you tonight's game. It's going to be exciting.
Moore's Machine Shop, licensed under the API Spec 5CT, specializes in custom machine works of all kinds. Here are just some of the services we provide. Manufacturing of components to controlled, approved drawings. Modifications of pre-machined parts, new or used. Procurement of any materials needed. Control of raw materials in-house. Approved vendor service for outside processes. Product identification marking capabilities. At Moore's, we're here to serve you.
All right, we are 20 minutes away from kickoff here at Knight Field, and you have the 9-0 Knights taking on the 2-7 Jeanerette Tigers. Now the Knights are led in passing by senior quarterback Zach Clement. Zach Clement has thrown for just under 1,400 yards on the season, and he has thrown for over 27 touchdowns and only one interception on the year. Now, you got to remember, when you compare Zach's numbers to a lot of the other area quarterbacks, the other quarterbacks maybe have 6, 7, 8. Some have even 1,000 yards more than Zach does. But those quarterbacks played the entire game. They played 4 quarters just about every week. As you know, the Knights have shut down every team except VC and held them scoreless. And most of the time it's second and third string that played the entire second half. So Zach doesn't have the numbers, if you will. But if you take everybody else's numbers and cut them in half, Zach is one of the leading quarterbacks in Lafayette area. And so we're glad to have all of you in. It is senior night. The seniors are making their way to midfield. And you'll hear the PA announcer address the cheerleaders, senior cheerleaders, the senior drum line, and the senior football players tonight as well. Offensively, they are led by Zach Clement, and then on the rushing end, Big Logan Gabriel. Big Logan Gabriel, number 34. You're going to hear his name often tonight.
Drum line, and the swim team.
And he has rushed for over 1,100 yards on 91 carries and has 24 touchdowns on the year. Another impressive thing about Logan is he has 0 fumbles. The Knights only have 3 turnovers the entire year so far coming into Week 9. And then on the receiving end, we have Sage Ryan, the sophomore, number 15, over 517 yards receiving, 17 catches, 9 touchdowns, and 0 fumbles. And then on defense, our defense is led by junior Nicholas Picard, number 5, kind of a safety position, sometimes an outside linebacker position. But he leads the team in tackles with 56 and leads the team in sacks with 8. And he had a nice pick six, or was it a fumble recovery, scoop and score last Friday night, or rather Thursday night in Gaydon. And so it was good to see a defensive player get on the board last week.
She's escorted by her parents.
Well, as you can see on the screen, it's senior night here at Knight Field. And moms and dads are escorting their players, their athletes, escorting their football players, drumline, whatever the case may be. And we're about 17 minutes away from kickoff here at Knight Field. Now the Knights are going to be playoff bound. Currently, right now, they sit in a number 3 spot in the state. Number 3. Let's go from the top. You have Southern Lab seating number 1. You have Ascension Catholic at number 2. You have your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights at number 3. And you have your VC Screaming Eagles at number 4. Now, all these teams are in action tonight, and every win is critical for all teams. So here's what needs to happen for the Knights to secure a 2 or 3 spot or stay in that 3 spot. Obviously, the Knights need to win tonight, and I would think that the Knights would be highly favored tonight against Jeanerette. Also, we need a little help. We're trying to keep VC from jumping back over us and taking that 3 spot. And the way that VC can do that is obviously they got to win tonight as they're hosting Central Catholic, and then they need a little help to jump us. They will need Opelousas Catholic to win. They're playing for the district championship in Opelousas tonight, and the Knights need Catholic Point Capee to beat Opelousas Catholic, because if VC gets the win and OC gets the win, more than likely they're going to jump the Knights and put the Knights in the 4th seed. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that you go on the road for the semifinal game and you take on the number 1 seed in the semis. So if everything holds the way it is currently, the Knights are a 3 seed. They would go on the road and play a 2 seed, which currently is Ascension Catholic. The 4 seed, currently VC, would go on the road and take on Southern Lab, the number 1 seed in the semis. Obviously, those 2 winners would advance for the state championship game in New Orleans on December the 6th. So the Knights are just trying to get out of that 4th spot so they don't have to play Southern Lab in the semifinal. The Knights want to play Southern Lab, but we would rather play them in the finals. But obviously this is all out of our control. The Knights have done what they needed to do this year, and that is to win their ball games, and they've done that. Now they just need a little help, and really the main difference is that VC has a stronger non-district schedule than the Knights have had. So in other words, the teams that the Knights have beat outside of district, Northside, Lauraville, Franklin, those teams don't have near as many wins as the non-district games that VC had. E.D. White, Opelousas Catholic, Erath. Those teams have more wins than ours. Therefore, it gives Vermilion Catholic an edge in the power ranking. So that's kind of a little bit of where we are with all of those situations. So anyway, kind of breaking it down for you tonight. Well, we're going to take another break, and then we'll come back to the pregame festivities here at Knight Field. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights. We'll let the PA announcer complete his senior introductions tonight on senior night, and we'll be right back for the singing of the national anthem and the players as they make their way onto the field.
Key to the World Travel is your key to a magical vacation. Specializing in Disney vacations, contact agent Josiah Broussard for a free, no-obligation quote. Find him online at josiahtravels.com or search at Josiah Travels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760.
Pursue a career as a general surgeon.
Well, we are 11 minutes from kickoff here at Knight Field. The last senior was just introduced, and welcome to the seniors. Home crowd. And Knights are getting ready to come through the run through here in just a minute, and this game will be on the way here shortly.
Your Academy recognizes the flag
9-0 Lafayette Christian Academy Knights taking on the 2-7 Jeanerette Tigers.
We are grateful for those
we are high above Knight Field,
the ones who have paid the ultimate
right on top of the PA speaker, so you probably will hear a little of that tonight. Often hear all of their house commercials and everything else.
Army Veteran Specialist Errol Rogers. LCA Senior number 2, Khalif Texas Watts, and Junior number 54, Hayden Gwynn, will present the Stars and Stripes to Staff Sergeant Domet.
Not near the crowd that we had 2 weeks ago when we hosted Vermilion Catholic. We had over 3,000 people.
2 undefeated teams, though.
2 undefeated teams, 3,000 people, not a place to park anywhere on the campus of Lafayette Christian Academy. And but it's not the case tonight. I think everybody's saving up for the playoffs. Now the Knights will be here at Knight Field next Friday night, taking on more than likely I would say about a 13 or 14 seed potentially next Friday night. That game will be here, Knight Field, 7 o'clock, first round of the playoffs. And we'd love to have you come on out. Congratulations to the Lady Knight volleyball team. They punched their ticket to the state tournament in the Pontchartrain Center in New Orleans next Thursday. They just beat Houma Christian in 3 straight sets here in the Plex in a second round win, and now they will play in the quarterfinals next Thursday morning from New Orleans. And if the Lady Knights can keep winning, they'll play for a state championship on Saturday. And they'll have the quarterfinals on Thursday. A win will get them to Friday's semifinal game. A win on Friday will get them to the state championship game in New Orleans. Congratulations to Coach Jen Gardner. Congratulations to Coach Brian Barrett. And congratulations to all of the Lady Knights volleyball team. Well, the boys are about to take the field. I see Nitro the Great getting ready. And we are just a few moments away from kickoff. Players will enter the field singing of the national anthem. And then we'll have kickoff here shortly. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and watching Night Vision Television. Glad to have you in. And last week, we had 2 weeks ago, had our largest viewers in for the season. Had over 6,000 views. And we'll go to the PA announcer as he welcomes the Knights to the field.
At the 26-yard line. You gotta run him around. You gotta go fast. Put it at it. Colorado with a 43-yard field goal. How about that? Nicely. Finish that. Good hands, give it up for your seniors.
And as you heard the
Good
PA
hands, make
announcer,
some noise.
and the Knights have stormed the field here at Knight Field. And we are ready for action here in just a little bit. We'll let the smoke clear.
At this time, we would like to
Texas
remember
Khalid
a fallen
Watts
knight.
presenting the
Jean
colors
Saunier III was
to
a
our
2012
officers
LCA graduate.
that are making their
Although
way
he was
to the
tragically taken from us much too early, he leaves a legacy behind for all LCA
flagpole
students who walk the campus
for
to admire
tonight's
and cherish. Eugene was a young man of humility,
singing of the national
integrity,
anthem.
kindness, and respect to those in authority. In honor of Eugene's memory, we paint each 31-yard line in his favorite color
Tonight's
orange,
colors are being
and
presented
his
by
jersey,
U.S.
number
Army
31,
Sergeant
has been
Rick Domek,
retired and only worn
Army
once
Veteran
a year
Specialist
during the
Ryan
senior
Bork,
football game.
Army Veteran
This is a
Specialist
senior that
Harold
exhibits the same
Rogers.
qualities and
Of course, you
characteristics
saw
that were visible
Khalid
in the
Watts,
life
the
of
LCA
Eugene.
senior,
This
presenting the
year's
Stars
Eugene
and
jersey
Stripes
is
to the
worn
staff
by
sergeant.
quarterback, senior Zachary Clement.
Presentation of the colors underway here at Knight Field. And we're getting ready for captains to join the referees at midfield, it looks like.
Captains for tonight's game, starting with the visitors. Number 11, Tadarius Weaver. Number 24, Troy Gilliams. Number 6, JaQuincy Polidor. And number 9, Todrick Paul. Captains for your Knights. Number 2, Khalid Texas Watts. Number 12, Montreal Felix. And number 70, Devin Charles.
And we have a special junior knight as a captain. It's going to be our athletic director's son, Landon Baldwin. He is our honorary junior captain tonight. And you can see Montreal Felix down there, Khalid Watts, and Devin Charles, one of the seniors for the Knights. Waiting for some instructions and see who won the toss.
Jeanerette has won the toss, and they have deferred. They have elected to kick.
All right, well, Jeanerette won the toss. They have deferred, and the Knights are going to receive
The
the
Knights
ball.
will receive.
And the Knights will have it on offense first. After
Continuing the tradition
presentation
of America, we will have
of
a cannon fire
colors,
salute immediately
singing
following
of the
tonight's
national
prayer.
anthem, and
Right
we will
before the
be
singing of the national anthem. Just
ready
like the
to
military
go
hand salute,
here at
cannon
Knight
fire is
Field.
also used as a salute signifying bear no arms. In honor of our nation, our veterans, and our active duty service members that protect our freedom, we uphold the military tradition of the cannon salute. Again, immediately following the prayer, we will have a cannon fire. At this time, we ask everyone to please stand, remove your hats. For tonight's prayer said by sophomore Braxton Ruddock, and the singing of our national anthem sung by juniors Anna Hutchinson and Anna Delina.
God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace, that you would provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job. Good job.
Well, there's the fireworks, signifying that we are just moments away from kickoff here at Knight Field. Welcome in, everybody. You're watching the Moore's Machine Shop live stream of Knight football here at Knight Field. We'll change a few of the graphics and get ready to take off here at Knight Field. Good to have Josiah Broussard alongside of us and Jansen Miller on camera as well. Jeanerette will be kicking off here to start this game. And let's see, waiting to see who the Knights are going to send back. Looks like it's going to be Errol Rogers and Sage Ryan. Set back to receive for the Knights. Looks like everything is in place. Waiting for the white hat to give us the indication. There's the whistle. And we are now set for kickoff. And we are officially underway. And the Tigers kick it out of bounds. And the Knights are going to get it on the, guess about the 35 or 40 yard line.
40-yard line, I believe.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team.
Oh.
Knights take over first down and 10.
All right, Knights will have it at the 35-yard line. Well, they'll go first and 10.
Let's see what's going on. Oh, 25. Okay. They are.
What are they doing?
I think they're just explaining to Coach Falk where the ball is going to be placed. Should be more in the middle of the field. There we go.
Still on the 35-yard line,
yes,
right?
Yes, 35-yard line. Just so that is Zachary Clement wearing the number 31 tonight.
Zachary Clement will wear 31, as Josiah said. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment. And there's a whistle on the field. It's something still not right. I don't know.
I'm not sure what it is. Everything looks right from here.
I think. Are they wanting the ball on the? It's at the 40. That's what I thought. Yeah, the ball's supposed to be placed. When you kick it out of bounds, the ball is placed on the 40-yard line.
They're getting confused with Friday and Saturday.
There we go. If they would have heard me from the beginning, I told them that it was a 40-yard line. Nonetheless, we are set and ready to go here at Knight Field. Zach Clement and Logan Gabriel in the backfield. Montrell in motion. And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the defense. That linebacker shot across, never
All sides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
saw the ball move. And it'll be 1st and 5 for the Knights. And here we go. Here's Zach looking for a receiver, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield.
Sack.
Loss of about 10 on the play.
Patrick Paul.
He had looking for Errol Rogers, and he gave him that little pump for Errol to release long. And when Errol released long, it was too late.
Yeah, Errol ran a slant and go. And I guess it was Kyron Cormier who missed his block. And because Kyron's kind of looking at Zach on the ground while his.
Well, here's Zach. He's looking for a receiver, and he finds Montrell Felix. Montrell Felix all the way down to the 40-yard line of the Tigers. That's going to be a Knight first down.
Yeah, you talked about Montrell earlier in the pregame show and the great play he had against Jeanerette last year. And Montrell showing some of his hands again tonight.
Well, 1st and 10 Knights at the 40. There's the pass to Sage Ryan. Sage Ryan looking for a crease and a block. Gets a little help from Errol Rogers, and he's going to be brought down at about the 13-yard line. And the Knights will have it 1st and 10 from the 13.
Yeah, both Errol Rogers and Logan Gabriel gave Sage nice blocks so that he can get around the edge and get a big gain right there on that. That goes down as a pass play.
Well, 11 minutes, clock counting, clock running. Here's Zach. Quarterback keeps. He's going to go untouched. Touchdown, Zach Clement. Touchdown, Knights. What a great read by quarterback Zach Clement, the senior.
Yeah, Zach does a good job of reading that and keeping the ball.
12-yard touchdown by Zach Clement on to try the extra point. Colin Louder.
And just like that, the Knights take an early 6-0 lead. Senior Colin LaHaye in for the extra point. There's the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, it's your Knights 7.
Visitor 0, your Knights 7.
And your Tigers 0. Well, you're watching the Moore's Machine Shop pregame, the live stream here at Knight Field. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back here in just a moment.
Moore's Machine Shop, licensed under the API Spec 5CT, specializes in custom machine works of all kinds. Here are just some of the services we provide. Manufacturing of components to controlled, approved drawings. Modifications of pre-machined parts, new or used. Procurement of any materials needed. Control of raw materials in-house. Approved vendor service for outside processes. Product identification marking capabilities. At Moore's, we're here to serve you.
And the Knights kick off. That's going to be taken by the Tigers at about the 6-yard line. Looking for a crease. Finds one. Gets a little bit of yardage there for the Tigers, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ephraim Rose in on the
Well,
tackle.
we'll see
First down.
what kind of offense that the Tigers have tonight. The Tigers lost about 30 seniors last year.
Yeah, they had several seniors on their team last year. I remember it was their senior night last year.
1st and 10, quarterback back to pass. Drake Woodson trying to find him, can't find him. And there's a flag.
Pass incomplete.
I thought I saw a flag.
Yeah, there's a flag.
For Tadarius
The field
Weaver.
judge threw a flag. I'm not sure maybe he called
Second down.
holding on the defense.
He may have called the
but there was so much
hit to the
separation.
quarterback. Waiting for the call from the White House. It's illegal hands on the defense, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers.
Flag on the play. Pass interference.
I
on
was
the
kind of
defense.
watching the quarterback get rid of that ball. Didn't see the hold, but nonetheless, it's 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 43-yard line. There's the whistle, ready for play, and we're set. Noah Rollins, the quarterback, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be brought down.
I think the Knights have the ball,
Sack on the play.
but
Prince
none of the
Malibu with
officials
sack.
know what happened. Okay, the head linesman on the far side is ruling him
5-yard loss on the
down.
play.
None of the refs moved into the ball, and evidently they didn't see it come out. The Knights were jumping up and down like they had a
Turnover.
turnover. Nonetheless, 2nd down, Princeton Malbrew and company in on the sack for the Knights. Loss of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 16 for the Tigers.
Tigers going to call an early timeout.
Did they really?
Yeah, they called timeout. There was the play clock was
Jeanerette.
winding
This timeout
down.
Brought to you by Kerry Evanis with Sam Robertson Real Estate.
All right,
For
well,
all your
we'll do the
residential,
same
commercial,
thing. We'll
and
take a quick
Royal
timeout.
Give
You're
Kerry a
watching
call.
the Moore's Machine Shop live stream here
This first quarter
at
brought to you by
Night
Judy
Vision
Services.
TV. We'll be back to live action here at Knight Field. Here's Rollins. He hands it up to his running back. He's not going to get very much, maybe 2 yards on the play.
DeAndre Collins on
That's
the
going to
play.
be Collins on the play,
Nick Picard
on the carry rather.
in on
3rd
the
down
tackle.
and 13.
2-yard gain
Nicholas
on the play.
Picard in.
3rd down.
Collins is favoring that left ankle. They need to stop so he can get off the field. That left ankle is bothering him big time.
Number 32.
Number 32, the running back Collins,
Well, he's making his way off the field, off the sideline.
and he doesn't want any help. He's upset.
Did they call another timeout?
No, it should be just an injury timeout to get him off the field. Now it should blow it ready for play as soon as he's off. Now, Jeanerette has some size on their offensive line.
Well, let's see. 3rd and 13 for the Tigers. Quarterback Rollins looking for a pass. He escapes. looking for, not going to go anywhere. Martin Lee tracks him down, slings him out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. He'll be way short of the first down. It'll be 4th and about 8
Brings up 4th down
for the Tigers.
Yeah, quarterback does a great job. That's Noah Rollins does a great job of making Princeton Malbrew miss. Princeton Malbrew normally a sure tackler, but he able to make Rollins makes him miss that sack and is able to get around the edge to make it 4th and 8. I believe Rollins is also the punter for the Tigers.
Tigers are kicking. Looks like they're looking for another man. They look like they're a few short.
Yeah, they're missing an end on this side, on the near side.
No, there's 11 on there, huh?
They're missing the end on the near side. Number 25 running into the field, on the field late. Had to split in.
They better hurry. 2
to
seconds. They got it off. And that's going to be possibly returnable. And he's going to pick it up. Sage Ryan picks it up, and he's going to go all the way.
Yeah, they're going to call it back, though. There's a hold. They're going to call the hold. I think it's on
Sage Ryan on the return.
Jordan Hall, I think.
Touchdown, Ryan. Touchdown.
Flag on the play. That holding is the call. I saw him indicate it to the white hat.
Yeah, he threw the flag before Sage even touched the ball. So that touchdown's gonna be called back.
That'll be called back. You can see the referees down there just kind of figuring it out, but the ball's coming back. Sage Ryan let that thing bounce when he realized that the Tigers weren't going to down it. He took off with it, and Sage Ryan, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
That's right. He just needs a little crease. He finds that seam through that, and just goes. Yeah.
Well, let's see. It'll be 1st and 10 Knights. The ball will be brought back.
It's like the 25, I believe.
Tell you what, these referees are struggling on where to put the ball tonight.
It was a spot foul.
But the flag was not there. Normally they throw the flag to where the foul was.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to end up, if you take away the touchdown, it's going to be about a 85-yard penalty. My goodness. Well, still waiting. All right, I think we're good to go.
The Knights have the Tigers outmanned on the right side, but it's a give.
It's a give to Logan Gabriel, and he's going to maybe even lose a yard there on that carry. Nowhere to go.
On that last play, nobody lined up near Ethan Lang, number 14, the slot receiver on the far side of the field. On that last play, no one was near him.
I saw him kind of waving out there, trying to get somebody's attention, and really couldn't get anybody's attention. 2nd down and 10 for the Knights.
He's out there again, wide open, nobody near him. He's wide open. There, the Knights see it.
Ethan Lang on the reception for the Knights. That's an 11-yard reception and run, and it'll be a 1st down for the Knights. Ball will be placed on about the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
I'm sure the coaches in the box told them now the Tigers are walking somebody out there.
There's Zach looking for a receiver, has Arrow. Ooh, he drops it.
Pass incomplete.
Hit him right in the hands.
Intended for Errol Rogers Jr.
Incomplete, 2nd down.
I don't know if Errol took his eyes off of that ball and saw green grass in between him and the end zone. But normally Errol will catch that, and he would take that to the end zone. They give him
2nd down.
Montreal Felix is wide open.
Oh, that's going to be a block in the back. If he'd have
Errol let go of the defender. He could have continued blocking.
No gain.
And Montreal would have had that bubble pass and could have gained.
Well, now the Knights are in 3rd down and 10. Knights very seldom have been 3rd down and 10 all season long. See what offensive coordinator Kyle Cormouche comes up with. Here we go. And looks like we have another timeout on the field by
Timeout on
the
the field.
Tigers.
Is that their third or second?
Timeout, Jeanerette.
Definitely their
This timeout
second.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Carrie E. Menace with Sam Robertson Real
Well,
Estate.
7-0 here early in the
For all
first
your
quarter.
residential, commercial, and
6:22
all
remaining
needs.
in the
Give
first
Carrie a
quarter.
call.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Tigers. We'll be right back.
Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760.
Hometown Roofing and Firewire. Thank you for supporting Knight Athletics.
Third down and 10 for your Knights. There's the whistle for play, and we're set. Zach rolling to his right, gets a block, and Zach's going to run for it. Zach running down the left side, and he just steps out of bounds at about the, let's see, about the 45-yard line, it looks like.
28 yards.
38 yards on the run by Zach Clement. And he picks up a huge Knight first down.
Right before the ball was snapped, I was going to say a quarterback sweep would look good right now because all of the receivers were covered and the safeties were 12 yards deep. And sure enough, that's what we –
Senior Zach Clement saw it, read it, and took off. Here we go. First down. Looks to throw, throwing way down the field, looking for
Victor.
Dupuy.
Oh.
And a flag comes in. That's probably going to be defensive pass interference, I would imagine.
Well, we're about to get the official call from the referee in just a second. Referee's kind of limping his way to midfield. Pass interference on the defense. Yep.
First down.
Pass interference. That'll be 10 yards from the original line of scrimmage. It'll be first and 10. Knights at the 35-yard line of the Tigers.
15 in high school.
15? Well, there's 15. Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First and 10 Knights at the Tiger 30-yard line. Knights getting ready to get into the red zone for the second time tonight. There's Zach.
Pistol formation. That keeps
fakes the give to, and he is thrown out of bounds
Zach Clement on the
at about the 15-yard line.
14-yard gain on the play results in a Knight.
Gain of 14 yards for senior Zach Clement, and that's another Knight first down.
So they put it on the 17-yard line. Victor Dupuy did a good job of letting go of the cornerback. It looked like he was going to get called for a hold, but he let go.
First and 10 Knights. Zach Clement back to pass, and he's looking for a receiver, and he has a whoa. Everybody
Pass incomplete.
Everybody heard footsteps.
Sage Ryan.
Sage didn't go up, and that defensive back didn't go up for it either. They just let the ball go through.
And I think Zach didn't see the safety back. Sage beat the corner on the double route, on the double move. Sage ran a wheel route. They were out and up, beat the initial defensive back, and then
well, second and 10 for the Knights. There's Logan Gabriel. Pounds his way, falls forward to about the 4-yard line. And the Knights will have it first and goal at the 4-yard line. Big Logan Gabriel.
Logan just breaking two defenders with him, and then at the last second got a third to go with him of another 3 yards.
First and goal, Knights. There's another handoff to Logan, and he takes one hit, and Logan's in for the score.
Never a doubt right there. Logan going into the end zone, just barreling his way in there.
On the
That
side
deal
of
from
the
Zach.
tonight, Colin Lahey.
Colin Lahey in for the extra point. Ethan Lang set to hold. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Well,
With 4:45 to go in the first.
4:45 remaining in the first quarter, and the Knights extend their lead.
Superstore, tonight's fireworks sponsors,
14-0 here at Knight Field.
And Night Football, Night Vision TV.
If you are interested in enrolling at Lafayette Christian Academy for the 2019-2020 school year, we invite you to one of our annual open houses. Go to LafayetteChristianAcademy.com for more details.
Colin Lahey and company coming onto the field to kick off for the Knights. Well, the Knights went 85 yards in 5 plays, and Logan Gabriel did the dirty work from 14 yards out, started pounding his way down, and gets in on the next play. There's going to be a ball. That's going to be a touchback, and the Tigers will get it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Senior night here at Knight Field. Good crowd overall, but not near the crowd we had for our last home game against Vermilion Catholic. We will know where the seating will be Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. It will be determined and will be broadcast on all the social media websites and pages that we have here at Lafayette Christian Academy. 1st and 10, there's Collins, and he gives, and he's going to be brought down hard in the backfield. Running back, nowhere to go.
Nick Picard.
Nick Picard makes the original hit, and then Malbrew finishes him off.
Loss of 3.
That's Elton Alexander, the running back, got met in the backfield by number 5, Nicholas Picard, number 4, Princeton Malbrew. Those outside linebackers.
Loss of 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Tigers. Quarterback looking to pass. He has an open receiver, overthrows him.
Intended for
Number 11, Tadarius Weaver had a step on Brylan Green.
3rd down.
But unable to track down the ball. Now Brylan's going to get subbed out of the game.
He's explaining his case to his defensive coach on why he let that receiver get a step on him. Nonetheless, 3rd and 13 for the Tigers.
Brylan is a freshman, so he still has a lot to learn. Drake Woodson on the blitz and meets the quarterback in the backfield.
Sack.
Drake Woodson on the sack.
With a sack.
That brought Coach Falk to about the numbers out there and
Loss of
excitement.
8.
You know, Trev
Brings
Falk,
up
a linebacker, loves to see that kind of action. It's a big loss on the play. It'll bring up 4th and about 22 for the Tigers. Punter coming in, punting team coming in, and that punter's going to be about 3 or 4 yards deep into his own end zone to get this one off.
Back to receive for the Knights.
Drake came in on the
Dave
blitz,
Wallace and
timed
Tim
the snap count perfectly, and went through the line untouched, took the quarterback down.
Well, the Knights are going to get a good field here. And, man, what a – oh, pick it up.
Oh, my goodness.
Sage Ryan, he's going to return – oh, my goodness. Sage Ryan brings it all the way in. Touchdown, Sage. Touchdown, Knights.
That's a 29-yard punt return for a touchdown. That is the craziest punt return. The punter.
After the play.
Here there's a flag after the play, though. The coverage team overran the punt. The nearest Tiger down there overran the punt. Sage realized it. He picked it up, and he just scampered onto the end zone.
He did. 2:58 remaining in the first quarter. We're waiting for the indication. Well, I thought there was a flag. Well, no flag. There's the kick.
Kick is up.
It's up.
And it is good.
And the kick is
2:58 to go in
good.
the first. Visitor 0, your Knights 21.
All right, well,
this touchdown brought to you by
2:58
Don Jose,
remaining
Your Truck Superstore, tonight's fireworks
in
sponsor, Moore's
the
Machine
first
Shop,
quarter.
title
Knights
sponsor
up
for Night
21-0
Football and Night Vision TV.
over your Jeanerette
Jeanerette.
Tigers. We'll be right back.
Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760.
The previous flag was on the return team, unsportsmanlike conduct, and it has been enforced
On that
the kickoff.
flag that is being enforced on the kickoff as unsportsmanlike conduct was called against the Knights. And so the Knights, instead of kicking from the 40, are now kicking from the 25-yard line. Tigers back deep at around their own 15-yard line. And that will be fielded at about the 18-yard line. And Princeton Malbrew closes that little gap in a hurry. And the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at around the 28-yard line. You're watching Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights. Knights trying to make school history tonight by going 10-0 in the regular season. Knights have never won more than 9 games. They won 9 games in the regular season last year. Only loss coming on against VC. And the Knights can go to 10-0 with the win tonight. They are well on their way. Princeton Malbrew brings that runner down. He falls forward for a gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Two minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Tigers have yet to pick up a first down on their own. The only first down they had was in the last possession. They got a 15-yard defensive pass interference called. Gave them a 15-yard penalty and a first down. Here we go, quarterback looking for the pitch. Brylan Green reads it like a book. And he makes that sack in the backfield. Be a big loss of about 3. 3rd down and 13 for the Tigers.
Yeah. Brylan checks back into the game and makes up for busted coverage earlier and comes and makes a big tackle for a loss for the Knights defense.
We may have forgotten to switch cameras on that last play. Y'all didn't see it. Apologize for that. We'll give it back to Jansen. Jansen does a better job of following the play than I do. Nonetheless, here we go. Quarterback looking to pass. He throws it up. Oh! Almost intercepted by Brylan Green. He just threw it up there hoping for something.
Nick Picard with
That was
the
Nick
quarterback
Picard on
hurry.
the quarterback hurry.
4th down.
And that is not a intentional grounding because it was past the line of scrimmage and the quarterback was outside the tackle box. But it was very dangerous.
4th and 12 for the Tigers. They're going to be punting. Sage Ryan.
Dane Wallace.
Dane Wallace back to receive for the Knights. And let's see. Dane Wallace picks it up, trying to get away, and he gets away. Still on his feet, finally brought down.
Dane Wallace on the return.
Unfortunately, because he got away, his forward progress now changes. And they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line instead of the 35.
No, they're going to mark him at the 35.
No, they're marking him at the 25
I mean,
now.
25.
Remember tonight's
I knew they were.
concession
I said
stand,
35.
But brought to you by Gwynn Construction for all your construction.
But when he
needs.
broke free,
Check out
His forward progress changes. Unfortunately.
1st and 10 Knights, 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. And
they're going to call illegal procedure on Devin Charles.
On the offense.
5-yard penalty called against senior Devin Charles.
He gets whacked in the head by the other senior, Nicholas Antelet, saying, come on, man.
5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 for the Knights. Ball placed at the 20-yard line. Ball batted down.
That was number 53 for the Tigers, Rashawn Wiley.
Pass incomplete.
2nd down and 15. They may just need to release the beast and just hand the ball to number 34, let him roll down the field.
Yeah, the Knights have been doing a good job of running the read option tonight.
Here we go, 2nd and 15 for the Knights. There's the give to Logan, and that hole closes in a hurry.
Logan Gabriel.
1 yard gain, I believe. Logan just swarmed at the line of scrimmage.
Run that read option again, and then they collapse on Logan, pull it and roll. Knights may get one more play. We're inside of 30 seconds now.
The official blew the ready for play whistle, but the umpire is stopping the Knights because a Tiger had a little equipment trouble.
There's Zach rolling to his right. He's looking for a receiver, and that's going to be intercepted. And that defensive back will run out of bounds at about the 37-yard line with 2.9 seconds remaining in the quarter.
That was number 5, Jonathan Sparrow for the Tigers. I'm not sure if Sage ran the wrong route, but Sage was the closest Knight to him. I guess he was the intended target, but he was still well off target. Zach was with that throw.
Zach was, he could feel the pressure. He was about to get hit, and maybe he just released it a little too early. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Gets outside. That's the biggest gain of the night for the Tigers.
Darius Weaver.
And that'll be the end of the quarter.
That'll be a gain of about 13. That's a Tiger first down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, your Knights 21 and your Jeanerette Tigers 0. We'll take a quick break here on Night Vision TV. You're watching the live stream brought to you by Moore's Machine Shop.
On the field. This
Kerry
brought to you by Kerry Jimenez.
Arsenal and Company. We'll be right back into the first quarter. back live here at Knight Field. 1st and 10. Quarterback finds a receiver. Drake Woodson brings him down. That'll be a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down.
Loss of 5 on the play. Elton Alexander Jr. with the carry.
Alexander Jr.
2nd down.
The receiver that caught the little dump pass from the quarterback. Second down and 16 for the Tigers. Quarterback looking to pass. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Still looking. Finds a receiver, a fullback. And he's going to be brought down at the 22-yard line. Drake Woodson on the tackle. Drake comes up limping a little bit. Looks like he's going to be okay.
10-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and we'll say 5 yards for the Tigers. 3rd and 5. Two receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. 3rd down, Tigers need 5 yards. Here comes the rush. Drake Woodson, quarterback is going to go. Oh, he dumps it off in time. They're going to outrun those guys. Hurdles a tackler or two and finally brought down inside the 9-yard line where the Tigers are going to have it 1st and goal.
That was Brylan Green. He was able to hop over, jump over. Brylan slowed him down just enough so the rest of the Knights can go there and finish him. But he's going to have the ball with goal to go. Ball on the 10-yard line.
1st and goal. We have a timeout. Yeah, we have a timeout on the field. Timeout Knights.
Yep.
Ten minutes remaining in the second quarter, just underway. It's 1st and goal for the Tigers at the 9-yard line. Knights come out of a timeout trying to get their defense set. And we're set. Here's quarterback looking to pass. Ball is tapped in the air by Khalib Watts. It'll go incomplete. 2nd down and goal for the Tigers.
The Tigers able to slow down the Knights blitz just enough so the quarterback can release that ball.
Well, doesn't look like they're going to try to run the ball. Look like they're going to try to throw it. Don't be surprised if we don't have a Khalib Watts pick 6, 92 yards down the near sideline. Maybe a flag?
I think they were both pushing and shoving. That's a good job by the official not throwing that flag.
Right when I looked to see where that quarterback was going, it looked like he could have maybe called a, but I think maybe both players were actually out of bounds.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's 3rd and goal for the Tigers at the 9-yard line.
The Tigers are using a 2-quarterback system. Number 8 and number 11 are switching from quarterback to wide receiver and vice versa. These past few plays, it's been number 11 at quarterback, number 8 at the near sideline at the wide receiver position. Haven't looked his way yet. And the Tigers are going to use their last timeout.
Timeout on the field, timeout.
Yeah,
Tigers.
they get that last
timeout. Brought to you by Kerry E. Manis
to avoid
Robertson Real Estate.
delay of game. They use that timeout.
Back to live action here at Knight Field. 3rd down and goal for the Tigers. Oh, he snaps the ball. And it's going to be recovered by Princeton Malbrew.
Recovered by Prince Malbrew. 1st down, Knights.
The quarterback turned to his right to get his receivers in lined up, and the center must have heard something, snapped the ball. No one was ready. Went flying over the quarterback's head.
Volleyball team won their match tonight 3-0.
And the Knights recover. Princeton Malbrew recovers
now to the quarterfinals
at the 26-yard line. Well, Joe, it wasn't a pick six by Khalid Watts for 92 yards, but I'll take it.
All right, the Knights are in action on their own 25-yard line after Princeton Malbrew able to, with a heads-up play, to get that inadvertent snap by the Tigers. You don't want to, when you're playing against the Knights, you don't want to hurt yourself. You know, let's see, they put the ball in the wrong hash. There we go.
I tell you what, ball placement tonight
slightly off
has been an issue. Nonetheless, 1st and 10 Knights. Ball at the 25.5-yard line. Here's Zach and company. Here's the read.
Option.
Gives it to Logan, cuts back, and Logan's going to fall forward to about the 33-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Knights.
8-yard gain. 2nd down.
The Knights run a speed option to the near sideline.
Trips to the near side, one to the far side, one in the backfield. That's Logan Gabriel. And there's the quarterback read, and Zach Clement could take it to the house. One man to beat. Can he outrun him? Zach Clement holds him off. No flags. Touchdown, Zach. Touchdown, Knights.
And to try the extra point, Colin LaHaye.
Zach Clement goes 67 yards for the touchdown. And the Knights take a 27-0 lead. LaHaye, the senior, in for the extra point try. There's the kick. It's up.
Kick is up and good. 9:02 to go in the second.
And it's good.
0. Your Knights 28. This touchdown is brought to you by
28-0 here at Knight Field.
Superstore, tonight's fireworks sponsor, Moore's Machine Shop, title sponsor for Night Football and Night Vision TV.
The LCA Knights are proud to partner with Scott Gilner Racing. Scott trains 2-year-olds from Kentucky to Louisiana, from Iowa to Florida. You won't find someone better with your 2-year-old than Scott Gilner. Contact Scott at 337-499-9767 and let's meet in the winner's circle.
We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Colin LaHaye set to kick off for the Knights. Tigers back deep. There's the kick. It's going to be taken at about the 13-yard line. And not going to get much more than about the 25. Waiting for the whistle. Looks like a scrum at a rugby game. Finally, we heard a whistle, and the Tigers will take over right there. Well, the Tigers were in great field position. First and goal from the 9-yard line. And on a third down, bad snap, or actually an early snap, I should say, by the center over the quarterback's head. Didn't take the Knights long on a 67-yard run by Zach Clement. And they extend their lead here in the second quarter, 28-0.
And the option is given Jeanerette some fits tonight. Every option play, Jeanerette's really struggling on, whether it's a read option, a speed option, or RPO.
Well, flag on the play, illegal substitution on the offense. 12 men coming out of the huddle. That's automatic 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Too many men in the huddle on the offense. First down.
And the Tigers, they need all the help they can get, not penalizing themselves on silly things like too many men coming out of a timeout, basically. Nonetheless, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Tigers. There's the quarterback, hands it to his fullback, and he's going to be wrapped around by
Ball's on the ground.
By Martin Lee.
Fumble on the play.
And it looks like the Tigers fall on it.
Yeah.
And it'll be 2nd down. All of that mess for no gain.
Yeah. Looked like he initially got 3 yards, but after the fumble went backwards. Tigers were able to fall on it.
2nd down and 15 for the Tigers. Was that a fumble or incomplete pass?
That should be a fumble. That was a backwards pass. Yep, they're ruling it a backwards pass. The backwards pass and a fumble. So the Tigers are just going backwards. Hopefully tomorrow night we don't see that with the Tigers.
You're right about that. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Your Knights, really, other than 2 little penalties, have done absolutely no wrong tonight. Quarterback looking for a receiver. Ball goes sailing high, kind of floated on him, went incomplete. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Martin Lee does a good job. The Tigers had a slot receiver on the near side of the field uncovered. Martin yelling for a defensive back to come and cover him. Martin gets in coverage on him as the ball snapped, and then Khalib Watts comes over from the opposite side of the field to cover that receiver.
Well, the punt team taking their time, finally coming out. And they may not get this play off. We're 10 seconds. They're still running out.
They shouldn't get it off.
And they have no more timeouts.
That's correct. 5 seconds.
They must have called that an incomplete pass. Well, they got something off. And
should be an illegal motion.
Fair catch called for by Sage Ryan at the 45-yard line. And the Knights will take over from there.
This second quarter brought to you by Rebecca Gibney.
7 minutes and 4 seconds
for all your home financing needs.
remaining in the quarter. Knights get the ball for the 4th time of the night. They've scored the first 3 offensive possessions and got a special teams return by Sage Ryan.
And 1 interception. So that's you.
But it didn't go for, it wasn't a pick 6.
No, the Knights got
Down.
Well, are we back live? Says we're live. 1st and 10 Tigers at the 25-yard line. Quarterback looking, finding no one.
Pass incomplete.
Being chased out of the pocket.
Intended for Sparrow.
By who is that? Is that Nicholas Picard? Couldn't really tell. Yeah, Nicholas Picard. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. What? It's live. Fumble on the play, and the ball's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 13. Let's see, where are they going to mark it? At the 14-yard line.
They're down.
All right, are we back on live or no? I think we are.
Yeah, we're back live.
All right, we lost connection. Sorry about that, everybody. Trying to figure it all out.
I think y'all might have missed 2 plays because there were a few penalties called and a sideline warning also against the Knights. So y'all missed a couple plays in the kickoff.
3rd down and 20 coming up for the Tigers. Deep in their own side of the field. Quarterback scrambling, and he's not going to go far. Fitzgerald West grabs him, slings him to the ground.
2-yard loss.
And it brings up 4th down and 25 for the Tigers.
The big freshman Fitz West is bowling through the defensive line and able to make that tackle for a loss.
Well, the wind is blowing kind of in that punter's face. I would think that we would have a decent return here.
Back to receive
that punter about 1 yard deep into his own end zone. He gets it off, and that's going to be Sage Ryan taking it at the 15, stays on his feet, and finally brought down.
It's going to be
Sage Ryan on the return.
A late hit.
Flag came flying.
Macario Dominique in on the tackle. Flag on the return.
Should go against the Tigers. And that should be added on to the end of the run.
Still waiting on the indication. Here comes the white hat. Dead ball foul, face mask.
Face mask.
Called against the Tigers.
First down.
15-yard penalty. And the Knights will be in excellent field position. To start this drive. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Knights up 35-0. And they get the ball on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Knights at the 18.
You know, in the pregame, you talked about how Zach had low numbers. This is a good example of why. Get the ball at 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line to start the drive.
Logan Gabriel around the right side, untouched.
Touchdown, Gabriel.
Touchdown, Logan. Touchdown, Knights.
That option play again.
'17-yard touchdown carry. On the side of the extra point, Colin Lahey.
17 yards is the official number given to Logan Gabriel on the score. Colin LaHaye in for the extra point try for the Knights. Kick is up.
Kick is up, and it is good.
And it's good. And the Knights are all over
Visitor 0, your Knights
your
42.
Tigers of
This
Jeanerette
touchdown
by a score of
brought to you by
42
Don
to
Tosa, your Truck
nothing.
Superstore. Tonight's fireworks sponsors, Moore's Machine Shop, title sponsor for Night Football and Night Vision TV.
Open house coming up soon at Lafayette Christian Academy. If you're interested in enrolling your son or daughter in next school year, go to the LafayetteChristianAcademy.com website, look at the dates, and be a part of an open house upcoming here at Lafayette Christian Academy.
If you are interested in enrolling at Lafayette Christian Academy for the 2019-2020 school year, we invite you to one of our annual open houses. Go to LafayetteChristianAcademy.com for more details.
Nothing but Knights here at Knight Field. Tigers getting ready to receive the kickoff by senior Colin LaHaye. And that ball will be fielded at about the 6-yard line. Trying to find some room, and he's going to be brought down hard.
Elton Alexander Jr. on the return.
And the ball will be placed at about the 17-yard line,
Colin Lahey,
where the Tigers will
on the
take
tackle.
over there with 4:25 remaining in the quarter. Waiting for the. What are we waiting on?
They're ready for play whistle. No, the ball's been blown. They waiting to just snap the ball. They're going to get delay a game. Nope.
Quarterback being flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go, and he's going to be brought down. That's going to be number 5 again, Nicholas Picard on the sack.
That's a 9-yard loss.
Loss of 11
No, make
on
it
the
a-
play.
11-yard
Second down.
loss, second down and 21 for the Tigers. Nicholas Picard leads the team in tackles, leads the team in sacks, and now you see why. That's about his 3rd sack of the night and probably close to his 7th or 8th tackle, I would imagine.
Now number 8 goes back in at quarterback for the Tigers after that long loss of a sack by number 11.
Nowhere to go. Loss of 1. Now it's 3rd down and 22.
In on the tackle.
Tigers just can't seem to do anything.
3rd down.
One decent drive on the Knights brought the ball to the 9-yard line where they had it 1st and goal and couldn't do anything there. Senior night here at Knight Field. Not a whole, compared to 2 weeks ago, not a whole lot of energy like it was against two 7-0 teams. Nonetheless, we're here. Quarterback, he better be careful. He's going to be knocked.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Or are they going to give him a safety? No, they're going to say he's down at the 1.
Wow.
No way.
Sack on the play.
He was sacked in the end zone. And he picked the ball up. That's a touchdown.
I thought it was a touchdown because
they're going to call it 4th down at the half-yard line.
I thought the ball was stripped before he went down. But I guess they're ruling forward progress.
I mean, that ball is literally.
Why? What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, they have a hurt player? Yeah, they have a hurt player.
I mean, that ball is on the it's on the 1-inch line. And it's going to be 4th down. The punter's going to be punting from the.
This should be an easy block.
The punting from the back line of the end zone.
You know, normally you want to get 13 yards from the line of scrimmage when you're punting, but let's see. The punter is. They took the punter out.
Took the punter out.
A different punter. They have a taller punter.
Well,
that should be illegal motion. They're not set. Wow. The Knights will get it on the Tigers' 14-yard line.
My goodness. It was a 14-yard punt. And that's exactly where the Knights will take over. Wow.
You know, that's back-to-back drives again where, you know, you mentioned in the pregame, like I said, Zach doesn't have these great big numbers. But this is one of the reasons why. The Knights' defense is so good, the offense gets the ball in such positive territory.
Yeah, the Knights will score 50, 60 points and have 250 yards of offense, which is almost unheard of, and the reason is simply because of that.
Errol Rogers' turn.
Errol Rogers, he looking for a crease, makes a move. He's going to fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Errol Rogers. Touchdown, Knights.
Touchdown, Knights. yards.
Errol Rogers.
Touchdown by Errol Rogers Jr. on the side of the extra point. Colin Lahey.
Colin Lahey in for the extra point. Try to extend that lead to 49. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. And the Knights score is now 49-0.
2 minutes to go in the second. Visitor 0, your Knights 49. This touchdown brought to you by Don's Wholesale. Your
over the Tigers.
Tonight's fireworks sponsors, Moore's Machine Shop, title sponsor for Night Football and Night Vision TV.
Key to the World Travel is your key to a magical vacation. Specializing in Disney vacations, contact agent Josiah Broussard for a free, no-obligation quote. Find him online at josiahtravels.com or search at Josiah Travels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Two minutes exactly remaining in the first half. Knights up all over the Jeanerette Tigers. Tigers are going to field it at about the 6-yard line. And that ball is going to be, runner's going to be run out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Anthony Richard for the Knights forced that runner out of bounds, and the Tigers will take over deep in their own territory with 1:47 remaining in the second quarter. You're watching Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights. sponsored by Moore's Machine Shop. Thank you, all of our sponsors. We will have the playoff games on live television, live stream, beginning next Friday night here at Knight Field. More details of who we'll play coming up later. Martin Lee and company trying to bring that quarterback out, and they run him out of bounds finally at about the 18-yard line. Drake Woodson, Martin Lee, Princeton Malbrew.
Martin Lee, Drake Woodson in on the tackle.
That was number 4. I mean, he must have some Vaseline or something. He was slipping out of the grasp of the Knights. Elton Alexander for the Tigers finally gets positive yards for the Tigers. It's been a while since they've gotten positive yards on a drive.
Second down, gain of about 3. We'll make it 2nd and 7.
The Tigers with their 3rd quarterback of the game.
Martin Lee met that quarterback on that quarterback sneak. And it'll bring up 3rd down, loss of 1. Clock running inside of 40 seconds. And they'll have to get at least 1 play off. And the Tigers will get the ball back in the second half. They won the toss, deferred. So they'll get it back. 15 seconds.
The play clock operator forgot to run the play clock.
Well, they'll just let it go down to 3, 2, 1. In fact, they're walking off. Oh, he snaps it. Well, that should have been the guy was in motion.
Yeah, he was going forward.
My goodness.
That's halftime.
Elton Alexander Jr. on the carry, tackled by a host of Knights. And that is the end of the first half. Your score, Visitor 0, your Knights 49. That second quarter was brought to you by Judy Services. For all your water filtration and plumbing needs, call Judy Services.
Well, that's your halftime score. It's going to be your Knights 49 and your Tigers nothing. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll take a little bit of a break and then come back for the second half. Thank you everybody for watching.
T-shirts. We are the go-to company for all your T-shirt needs.
Nothing but Knights. We'll see if we can't grab some stats here on our break.
And Knight fans, if you would like some hot chocolate, we do have some hot chocolate for sale.
And give you some of the first half stats when we come back. You're watching Night Vision TV
by the ticket booth
on the live stream presented by Moore's Machine Shop. Get our graphics set, get everything set. And we'll be back here in a few moments for the second half.
Moore's Machine Shop, licensed under the API Spec 5CT, specializes in custom machine works of all kinds. Here are just some of the services we provide. Manufacturing of components to controlled, approved drawings. Modifications of pre-machined parts, new or used. Procurement of any materials needed. Control of raw materials in-house. Approved vendor service for outside processes. Product identification marking capabilities. At Moore's, we're here to serve you.
Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760. Key to the World Travel is your key to a magical vacation. Specializing in Disney vacations, contact agent Josiah Broussard for a free, no-obligation quote. Find him online at josiahtravels.com or search at Josiah Travels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
If you are interested in enrolling at Lafayette Christian Academy for the 2019-2020 school year, we invite you to one of our annual open houses. Go to LafayetteChristianAcademy.com for more details.
The LCA Knights are proud to partner with Scott Gilner Racing. Scott trains 2-year-olds from Kentucky to Louisiana, from Iowa to Florida. You won't find someone better with your 2-year-old than Scott Gilner. Contact Scott at 337-499-9767 and let's meet in the winner's circle.
Moore's Machine Shop, licensed under the API Spec 5CT, specializes in custom machine works of all kinds. Here are just some of the services we provide. Manufacturing of components to controlled, approved drawings. Modifications of pre-machined parts, new or used. Procurement of any materials needed. Control of raw materials in-house. Approved vendor service for outside processes. Product identification marking capabilities. At Moore's, we're here to serve you.
All right, Knight fans. Back at Knight Field. 2 minutes remaining on the clock, and it has been nothing but Knights so far tonight. Knights making their way back from their locker room back down to Knight Field. As we get ready to begin the second half here, just a few moments from now. Tigers are already on the field loosening up. Knights, as you can see, making their way.
Knight fans, in the press box,
back
we
to
have
the
a
field.
lost driver's license. It's a Texas
Knights
driver's
have
license.
300 yards of
Raylan
offense.
Raylan Sadler-Bodker, we have your driver's license.
And
It is
the
a Texas
Jeanerette
driver's
Tigers have 17 yards of offense. So it has been Knights defense. Knights offense have scored all but one possession. Zach Clement threw his second interception of the season in the second quarter. And this game will go to running clock here the rest of the way, I would assume. Every game thus far on the season has been running clock. The Knights have only had 21 points scored on them all season long. That came in week 8 against Vermilion Catholic as the Knights were playing for the district championship. And the Knights gave up their first points of the season against VC. Knights have, if they can finish off this half not giving up any points, that'll be 9 shutouts on the season for the Knights. 9 shutouts out of 10. Incredible effort by the Knights defense, not giving up any points. Let me see if I can find some. OC. Just got a score indication. Opelousas Catholic is up at half. 12-0. We need Catholic Point Capee to win that game if possible. St. Thomas More 57. Maybe last week's score. Let me see if VC up 30-0 over Central Catholic in the third quarter. In District 7-1A action, Hanson Memorial 13, Centerville 6. Loreauville up over Delcom right now, 30-24. That would be big for LCA if Loreauville can pick up that win. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's see. Ascension Episcopal up to 34-0 over West St. Mary. Iota and Eunice playing for the district championship. Iota up 28-20 at half. Ascension Catholic and St. John, that's another one. In the third quarter, Ascension Catholic up 21-18. Boy, if St. John could pull off that upset.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
That would be huge for the Knight fans.
We
would automatically get us into that third position, if nothing else.
And maybe even the second position.
Westgate 26-0 over Northside. Acadiana 18-7 at half against Lafayette High. Wow. Notre Dame over Lake Arthur 34-19. St. Thomas More over Rain 48-3. Sulphur over Como 20-17. Sam Houston and New Iberia tied up. Kaplan 32, Patterson 16. Trying to see if there's anything that's meaningful to Lafayette Christian. Well, right now, our hope is maybe St. John to upset.
Yeah, if St. John could come from behind and upset Ascension Catholic, that'd be great.
Well, Jeanerette minus 54 yards
Once again,
of
fans, once again, we are
offense.
selling hot chocolate.
Knights at
Near the ticket booth, if
278
you want to get you
yards
some hot chocolate, it's only $1.
of total
Get it while it
offense.
lasts. Hot chocolate near the ticket booth.
And it has been Knights all over. What's amazing is last year this game went down to the fourth quarter, if you remember that, Josiah.
Yeah, the Knights were losing in the fourth quarter.
Knights had to come back from behind in the fourth quarter and win the ball game on a fourth down conversion from Errol Rogers to Montrell Felix. Tigers will get the ball first here in the second half.
Knights should be defending the east end zone. It's the end zone on your left.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. On Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights. We're getting ready to kick off here in the third quarter. Colin LaHaye, the lone Knight out there. Rest of the team getting some instructions from Coach Falk.
And we have running clock.
The clock is running already.
Play clock hadn't even started yet. So we're going to have a short second half.
Good.
Because it's cold up here. Pastor Jay's in short sleeve. I'm wearing a hoodie, a jacket, 2 pairs of pants. He don't realize it, but I'm wearing sweatpants and khaki pants underneath my sweatpants. It's windy up here.
I'm in a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah, you crazy. and a shaved head.
That's how we roll, Joe. All right, well,
here we go.
We're already 1 minute into the third quarter.
This is awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. And we are set. Kickoff. Colin LaHaye puts one down at about the 8-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Logan Gabriel.
And Logan Gabriel tracks it down and is going to – they'll
Darius Weaver
give
on the
him
return.
forward
Logan Gabriel
progress to the 18-yard
with the
line
tackle.
where the Tigers will
10-yard
take
return.
over from there.
First down.
Logan Gabriel had a beeline on
This third
that guy.
quarter brought to you by Rebecca Gidry with Approved Mortgages.
I knew he was going to make the
All your
tackle
home
before he
financing
even
needs,
got
but
there.
we
Logan
own
was
it,
trying to strip the
so you can
ball
own it.
while he was making the tackle.
First and 10 Tigers, and the Knights may get 2 possessions this half. I mean, we're inside of 10 minutes already, and all we had was a kickoff. High snap, quarterback fields it, and
Princeton
Malbrew grabs him with his right arm, slings
Nelson
him to the
Alexander
ground.
Jr. on the carry. Prince Malbrew on the tackle.
No gains, second down.
Second down.
High snap. This is the fourth quarterback in the game for the Tigers. They started with number 8, went to number 11, finished the half with number 5. Now number 4 is at quarterback.
Second down and 10 for the Tigers. 9:40. Drake Woodson gets hailed, my goodness. He came on a blitz, got hailed, they didn't call it.
Drake's pleading for a holding call from the umpire. The guy who lines up behind the linebackers.
He's
not getting that call.
Third down and 5 coming up for the Tigers. Gain of 6. Third down. And the Knight fans are in the stands. I can hear them hollering for that flag. Everybody saw it.
Except the umpire.
And he may have saw it and just decided not to worry about it. With this score, 8 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Quarterback, and it might be caught.
No, I think he caught it for a 1-yard gain.
Gain of 1. Now it's going to be 4th and 3.
Earl Rogers Jr. on the tackle.
And let's see, I see some bodies changing out. And the Tigers will punt. To receive, Errol Rogers, Sage Ryan.
Princeton waiting to get a signal. Should I rush or should I play safe?
It's a short snap.
Yeah, he should play safe because it's a fake. And
he's going to be stopped at the 31, but that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Andrew Matthews on the carry. Tackled by Prince Malbrew.
Well, sorry about that camera angle. You missed it, but he picked up that first down. And that's their second first down of the night.
Yep. Ball's on the 31-yard line. You see that 31-yard line painted orange in memory of Eugene Saunier, 2012 graduate of LCA.
Well, timeout on the field. There's an injury, looks like. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching the Moore's Machine Shop live stream of night football. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Moore's Machine Shop, licensed under the API Spec 5CT, specializes in custom machine works of all kinds. Here are just some of the services we provide. Manufacturing of components to controlled, approved drawings. Modifications of pre-machined parts, new or used. Procurement of any materials needed. Control of raw materials in-house. Approved vendor service for outside processes. Product identification marking capabilities. At Moore's, we're here to serve you.
First and 10 for the Tigers. Ball goes high over the intended receiver's head. Incomplete. Second down coming up for the Tigers.
Second down.
Not a whole lot going on for the Tigers on a fake punt. They need 4, they pick up 5. Gives them a first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Here comes the rush. And it's in and out of the hands of number 11 again. It's third down. Clock still running.
Third down.
6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tell you what, if somehow the Tigers can pick up this first down, the Knights may not get a possession in the entire third quarter.
That's fine as long as the clock's running.
Well, that's why.
Yeah. Just let the clock run.
Right.
Here we go. They get the. Where's he marking it?
Pass
It's going to be a
complete to
first down.
Drexler.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. First down,
11
Tigers.
yard gain on the play.
2 first downs on this
Tackled
same
by Earl
possession.
Rogers Jr. First down.
And we're at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Well,
This has been the best offensive drive for the Tigers since after Zach's interception in the first half.
not very much rush. Long pass downfield.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
Believer.
Sage Ryan back there defensively for the Knights.
Yeah,
Second
the
down.
Tigers tried a double move, and Sage was with the receiver step for step, or a little crossing route, or excuse me, scissor route with the trying to maybe create a little pick or something with that man coverage.
Second
Sage is
and
with them.
10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 42-yard line. And now we have a whistle on the play. Looks like they're going to call it on the sideline on that coach. He was in the ear of that official.
I'm not sure what he's going to call.
Flag on the play.
Well, they called a flag, but did he make any indication?
Not yet. Still waiting. Unsportsmanlike
Flag on the
conduct
play.
against
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
against the bench.
Second down.
Yeah, I thought he called it on that coach
Was
on
in
the
his-
far
yeah,
side.
it was in his ear. Well, they're going to bring it back to what? Was that the 26 maybe? 27? I can't tell. I don't know.
Yeah, 26-yard line. And now he just threw it. Did he just throw
No,
another flag?
that's the same flag. He didn't pick it up yet, and they're talking to the coach. But it's not the white hat talking to the coach. It's the official who threw the flag, I believe.
I don't know what's going on the far side, but they're trying to explain something, and then they're looking at a player's uniform. Two coaches back there talking, and coaches in the back talking to a player, and then he throws his helmet. Clock stop. That's the only bad thing about this whole thing. Has nothing to do with the Knights. It's all with the umpire. I think a player's equipment and the head coach.
The head linesman threw the flag. And for a while, it was just the head linesman and the field judge huddling with the coach. Then the white hat, the referee, came in.
Well, let's see if we can't get set for play.
At least run the clock.
We could have almost been into the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here we go.
Well, it's second and a long way to go.
Second down.
Ball is placed on the 26-yard line, and the Tigers got to get to the Knights' 46-yard line for a first down. Quarterback keeper looking for a hole, finds a little bit of room, and he's going to be run out of bounds at about the
That's an Alexander
46-yard
Jr.
line. Gain of
Forced out
about
of bounds by
21
Sage
yards.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Brings up third and about 7 for the Tigers.
18-yard gain.
Quarterback is able to make
Third down.
Princeton Malbrew and Drake Woodson miss a couple tackles. And then Timothy Cotton's coming back to the line of scrimmage, hobbling a little bit, number 74. for the Knights.
3rd down and 7 for the Tigers.
That's a hold.
Long pass.
They're going to call a pass.
Pass incomplete.
Princeton Malbrew was being held. His
Flag on the play.
jersey was under his shoulder pad. Now a flag is going to be called against the Knights.
Pass interference is the call against the Knights. That'll give the Tigers a 1st down. This is actually their 3rd 1st down of this possession.
Yeah, I can hear the fans underneath
Pass
us yelling,
interference.
stop looking at the score.
On the defense.
Throw the flag on the hold.
1st down.
Well, 2 minutes, the clock never stopped right there on that possession. About the only positive thing. 1st and 10, bad snap. Quarterback picks it up, looking deep, and that ball's going to be, oh, you kidding.
Yeah, it was a pass interference, but I mean,
Pass incomplete.
that's the sophomore, Anthony
Flag on the
Richard.
play.
He held the arms of the receiver.
Well,
That's going to be another 15-yarder.
Pass interference.
A
On
lot
the
of
defense.
times when you
1st down.
you know, like one of the dads said, quit looking at the score. A lot of times when you see the score, you kind of cater to the team that's so far behind, and it's really not fair.
Yeah,
to the rest of the team, if you will. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 25-yard line, and we are 50 seconds away
from the
end of the 3rd quarter, and the Knights have not had the ball. Join us this Thursday at noon for the Knight Football Club luncheon as we look at the brackets and talk about our playoff position and where the Knights will be and the journey they'll have to take to get to the dome.
Loss on the play.
Fitzgerald West sacks the quarterback in the backfield right there.
Loss of 3 on that sack by West. It's 2nd down. And the Tigers will not get another playoff as we're inside of 7 seconds. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. When we come back, Tigers will have it 2nd and 13 from their own 28-yard line. Join us this Thursday for lunch at the Knight Football.
Another score from around the
Second
area.
down and
Collins
13.
Catholic 21, Karen Crow 26 in the 4th quarter.
For the Tigers, time is already starting here in the 4th quarter. One man in motion. And a flag comes in by the head ref. Holding
Flag on the play.
is the call against
Holding.
the Tigers. They'll back them up 10 yards.
On the offense.
And we'll replay 2nd down. I don't know. It's actually mathematically possible, Josiah, for the Knights to not get the ball the entire second half. If they get one more first down.
Yeah, you're right. It is possible.
Highly unlikely, but possible. Quarterback throws it downfield, and it's incomplete.
Another pass interference.
Did he call it?
He called it. He's going to call pass interference, and I don't know why. Jordan Hall did a great job. That's just good defense. Jordan Hall with great coverage. He's looking at the ball. He has the right to the ball just like the receiver does.
Well, that's going to give him – it won't give him a first down.
No, it won't.
It'll be 2nd and 10
On the defense.
at best.
Yeah, probably 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11, something like that. But, I mean, that's the third pass interference penalty against the Knights on this drive. We're under 10 minutes to go in the game.
9:50 in the game.
Second
The Knights
down.
have not had the ball the second half. That's literally amazing. High snap. Oh, no.
And
Princeton Malbrew picks it
The
up.
Knights get the ball
and the
that
Knights
time.
are going to recover at the 42-yard line.
First down.
And the Knights will get the ball back and get a touch on it in the second half. Unbelievable. Princeton Malbrew. What a great year this young man is having for the Knights. First year at LCA. He's a junior. Played his first 2 years at Westminster. He's lived in Carencro. He's lived in our district all of his life. His brother, who played at Westminster, Chazier Malbrew, is a senior on the Raging Cajuns defensive line, who also attended Westminster Christian Academy and graduated several years back, maybe 5 years ago. And Princeton came to Lafayette Christian. Here's Dalen Gondron, and he spins his way down, and he's going to cross the 45 down to about the 46-yard line. Now we got a lot of backup, second string, maybe
Second down.
still out there. Errol Rogers in. Zach must be done for the night.
Yeah, Zach and Logan are done.
Sophomore running back Gondron in for the Knights. Still have the first O-line, it looks like, in the game.
Yeah.
There's the pitch to Gondron, trying to get to the outside.
It's going to be called back, a holding against Dane Wallace.
Dalen Gondron on the carry. Flag on the play.
Well, there's two flags.
I know he's going to hold the. He's going to call a holding against number 18 for the Knights, Dane Wallace.
And a late hit on the Tigers?
Maybe so. The coaches gave Dane a high five and a thumbs up, like that's not a hold, and I didn't think it was a hold either. So the coaches aren't giving Dane a hard time about it because they don't believe it was a hold. And I'm with the coaches on that.
Well, all of a sudden in the second half, these umpires got flag happy. Yeah. Clock is still running.
That's fine. Let it run. We're under 7 minutes, I believe. Yep.
If we could take 3 minutes to figure this out, that would only leave it about 3 minutes to go in the game. Oh, this umpire crew.
Yeah, these officials are.
Man, they have struggled from the opening kick. Weren't sure where to place the ball when the ball went out of bounds.
The ball was kicked out of bounds. You're absolutely right.
From the opening kick, they have not had much of a clue
where to place the ball.
Now they're trying to figure out how to deal with two penalties on the same play. Really unbelievable.
Holding against the Knights. Personal foul. This is what's going to
Personal
happen.
foul
The Knights are going to
on
gain
the defense.
+5 because it's going to they have to enforce the holding penalty. That was a live ball foul. The personal foul, late hit,
Dead ball.
dead ball foul. So now they have to enforce that. So the Knights are basically going to get +5. And they don't do math
And it's a first down.
because the holding is a spot foul.
Well, after all of that,
It's a first.
and we took 4 minutes off the clock.
Yep, we're under 5:30.
First down.
All right. 1st and 10 Knights. Ball at the Tiger 45-yard line. Errol Rogers hit quarterback for the Knights. Dalen Gondron in the running back. Here's senior Montrell Felix on the pitch. And he'll take it out for a gain of
Montrell
about
Felix
6 yards
on the reception.
down to the 39-yard line. 2nd down and 4
5-yard
coming
gain.
up for the Knights.
Montrell
Second down.
didn't wait long enough for Kylan Cormier, his lead blocker, to get in front of him. He made the edge before Kylan, and so
Well, Knight fans, while we still have you here, we will be back 7 o'clock next Friday night here at Knight Field for the first round of the playoffs. Knights trying to defend their state championship Division IV title. Errol Rogers looking for room. Runs,
good job, good job.
Stays in bounds. It'll ran anyway.
No gain.
No gain. 3rd down.
Third down.
And there's a bunch of little people coming on the
Mass substitutions. I guess coach is letting the young ones get at least one play on offense. Under 4 minutes to go in the game.
field. Yeah, they know they won't get the ball back.
Yeah, won't get them. Yeah, you're right.
Well, a bunch of little bitty freshmen out there for the Knights. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. There's the give to Dalen. He switches the ball to his left hand. Pounds the guy. What a hit. Runs out of bounds.
Dalen goes on the carry. Big gain on the play.
What a hit by the little sophomore.
Dalen just runs clean
15
over.
yards.
That's
The Knights
number
First down.
9, or I don't remember who that was.
Well, with the
Maybe number 6.
The few fans that are here were cheering on for Dalen on that hit right there.
I wonder if his grandparents are here, if they're watching.
Well, I know Vicky is. I saw her earlier at halftime.
So Mr. Keith's probably here too then. I know his mom's here. She's the cheer sponsor, but she's on the sideline. She might have missed it. She's behind the football players on the sideline.
2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. 1st and 10 Knights.
There you go, Dalen.
There's Dalen, gets to the outside, finds a little crease, and he's going to fall just inside the 10, down to about the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal Knights.
17 yards. Results in a night. First down.
See if we can. Willie Manis just got into the game for Timothy Cotton. See some of these young ones. Brennan Charles. Chandler Gwynn. Micah Knott.
Another give to Dalen. One man to beat. Gets to the 1. And it's going to be touchdown. Knights, touchdown, Dalen.
Touchdown. Touchdown run by Dalen Gondron on the 30 extra point. Colin Lahe.
Great run by Gondron. He gets in. Score now 55-0. Knights over the Jeanerette Tigers. Colin LaHaye with the extra point, and the extra point is good. Well, you know what? That may be the last play of the game.
I think so.
Don's Wholesale, your truck superstore. Tonight's fireworks sponsor, Moore's Machine Shop. Title sponsor for night football.
Well, the Knights are going to line up on the 50-yard line. I think that's going to be it. Clock still running. And they're lining up. That's ball game, everybody. It's going to be a final from Knight Field. We'll let the 22 seconds run off the clock to make it official. There's the fireworks. See if we can't get you some of that action. Oh, got a few more. Hang in there, Jansen. All right, well, that's the final from Knight Field.
That's the 9th shutout of the season. The Knights go 10-0, 9 shutouts, giving up only 21 points all year.
Unbelievable. And if you include the state championship game of last year, that's 10 out of 11 games where the defense of Coach Trev Falk have pitched a shutout.
Amazing. We got final stats just came in. I can tell you they're pretty much like the first half stats, other than the amount of yards the defense gave up.
Well, everybody, we'll be right back here at Knight Field next Friday night as the Knights take on whoever, we don't know, but we'll know by Sunday afternoon. It'll be posted, but the game will be here at Knight Field, and kickoff will be at 7 o'clock, and we'll just wait to see who our opponent is. Just depends on who all won tonight, what happened, and what night. Well, good night, everybody, from Knight Field. Your final score tonight, Knights 56 and your Jeanerette Tigers 0. We'll see you back here on Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights, sponsored by Moore's Machine Shop, Spanky and Carrie Arsenal. Thank you for supporting Knight Athletics. We'll see everybody back right here next Friday night. Good night.